Brad Keselowski, the leader, coming back to the white flag.
The next flag ends it. If there's a caution now, the race is over. Almirola's pushing hard on Larson.
Larson sideways into the wall. Man. There he goes.
That's that same wall.
Will they let him race back? No caution yet. Sparks for Aric Almirola.
He's got a flat tire, I'm afraid.
Brad is way out there. If any of these guys get a good run, Brad is in trouble here.
The track is clear, and they're going to race back to the checkered flag.
We talked about the...
And here comes Ryan Reed to the inside. Team Penske, Jack Roush, they've never won here in the Xfinity Series. 1, 2, 3. They're all Fords at the front.
It might be too soon.
Reed trying to block his teammate, Chris Buescher. Here's the checkered flag. Ryan Reed wins it at Daytona. What a finish. Last thing you want to see now is a caution. And we're not going to get one. White flag is out for Harvick.
3/9, white flag, nice and smooth.
How fun is it going to be to watch this cat come from the back tomorrow?
Him and Gordon and Johnson and Stewart. It should be pretty entertaining.
Kevin drove really a flawless race here. He's done everything he needed to do. Let his pit crew help him out. And this is the story of the race. 3 times they got the lead on pit road.
In a word, domination. Kevin Harvick going to lead 101 of 163 laps. 3rd time in a row. He's a winner in the Xfinity Series at Atlanta.
Good job, Kevin. Thank you. Pit crew, awesome job. Proud of all you guys.
White flag.
Half back.
Austin Dillon leads. Will he have the top spot when they come back around? Blaney high into turn 1.
Half back, right to you. To your bumper, right with you now. Still half back.
This is intense.
1 back.
Dillon maintains that top position. Into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Dillon off the corner. Blaney sideways. Checkered flag is out. 3rd career win for Austin Dillon.
What a race, guys. 2 guys just laying it all on the line. That was awesome.
He might not have to, but he's going to want to because he can see that black car in the rearview mirror getting bigger.
White flag. White flag.
1 lap to go for Joey Logano. The advantage 0.8 of a second as he goes inside of Chris Buescher to put him 1 lap down. Will that open the door for Matt Kenseth?
It's as close as he's been.
Side by side in turns 3 and 4.
Here comes
Kenseth closing in. Final lap, final corner at Phoenix. Joey Logano is dominated, and he's going to get the checkered flag in the desert.
Yeah, guys. Finally.
Off of turn 4, Kevin Harvick to the start-finish line one more time.
Smooth sailing from here, boys. 3 wide off of 4 here.
Wow. Brian Scott just squeezed up in front of Keselowski for that 6th spot. Great move by Brian.
Every position makes a difference when you're trying to win a championship, and Brian Scott has not given up in that category. That pass of Brad Keselowski gets him up to 6th.
You know, guys, you can't take anything away from Kevin Harvick. Of course, he's in great equipment in Junior Motorsports and with Stewart-Haas Racing, but this man is focused and is driven more than I've ever seen him in my life. There's no more aggravation. There's no more anger with Kevin Harvick. He doesn't do, he shakes all that off, and there's another victory.
Thank you. Great job.
2nd win of the year.
Outstanding work, guys. Good job on pit road. Good work all weekend.
What a night it's been for Erik Jones.
He'll know he doesn't face another restart.
One more smart one here. One more smart one. No need to force on the 25 to see which direction you're going to go. Set him up.
That's just some good coaching from the spotter. He's got this baby won.
It's never over till it's over, right?
We saw poor Brendan Gaughan just going through the corner. A car blew a tire and wiped him right out. Anything can happen in NASCAR.
And think about Erik Jones. He beat Kyle Busch in the Snowball Derby. Kyle said, I'm going to give you a chance to run a truck. He did it in dominating fashion. And tonight, he's going to take another step on NASCAR's ladder. First career victory, Erik Jones comes at Texas.
Tires just aren't making that much of a difference. Note to self for tomorrow.
That's going to be important come tomorrow.
Flag.
Half a mile to go for Joey Logano.
He's going to lead 100% of them, Adam.
You talk about cruising to a victory. He qualified second. He led the opening lap, and he's led every lap since. Checkered flag is out. He laid it on him today. Joey Logano wins it at Bristol. Tight battle for position there. Erik Jones gets around Chase Elliott as Denny Hamlin comes off turn 4, looking at the white flag.
Bottom of 3. Bottom of 3.
Be smart, you're 3 wide. Wonder what Mike Wheeler thought when he heard that when the car went out of sight down into turn 1.
Half a lap away for Denny Hamlin to close the deal. Nothing like winning at your home track, right? 12th career win for Denny Hamlin. Going to come at his favorite place, Richmond International Raceway. And keep in mind the start-finish line here at Talladega, not right here in the middle of the tri-oval. You have to get through the tri-oval down toward turn 1.
White flag.
There's the start-finish line. 1 lap to go.
Gosh.
And the
This
last
is amazing.
6 races here, we've had a last lap pass for the win.
What a race.
Well, they were basically tied, Adam, so let's call it another one.
Now you can see how aggressive they're getting with the pushing right now. I mean, those cars are basically all tandem pushing, and they know they've got nothing to lose. It's the final lap. We got to go for it right now.
3 Fords and a Chevrolet up front. Outside in the 60 is Chris Buescher, looking for his 2nd career win and his first on a restrictor plate track. Down low, Logano looking for his 2nd victory at Talladega.
I told you Buescher's aggressive, and you can see he squeezed Elliott Sadler down there. He might. Oh yeah, he's going to
Break that up. Yes.
Logano strong all weekend long through the
Here comes
tri-oval.
Brian
They're
Scott.
3 wide. Logano going to get away. Checkered flag is out. Joey Logano wins it at Talladega.
What a race.
Good job, Sam. Oh, yeah.
White flag is out. Next flag ends it at Iowa. Chris Buescher, about a half a mile away from his 2nd career win.
Ryan Blaney's hung up behind. He's not going to be able to use those 4 tires.
He got a win on the road course last summer at Mid-Ohio. He's impressed early in 2014. Here's his first win of the year. Chris Buescher, checkered flag, going to win it today at Iowa. Woo! What a battle. Here it is, white flag out, a mile and a half for the win for Austin Dillon. He's dominated today.
White flag, still about half a straightaway lead.
Yes,
That's a good feeling in it. Half a straightaway.
Yes, it is. Glued right to the bottom of the track, running that white line. It's a great feeling to have a car driving like this one is for Austin Dillon. He's been on top of it all day long, too, calling for the proper adjustments.
600 miles here tomorrow for Austin Dillon. Not a bad start to the weekend. 2nd win of 2015. Austin Dillon, a winner at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
That's a shot of confidence right there for a race car driver. Good job.
Have you ever coasted home to a victory, Kevin?
I've coasted home to a couple of them, but I tell you what, it is very nerve-wracking.
White flag out this time by 1 mile to his 3rd career win.
Nice and easy, Flip. Big hole behind you. Inside. Inside. All right, clear.
He can make it home from there, I believe.
Yeah, his advantage 13 seconds. He can coast it all the way to the checkered flag.
Nothing coming, just coast.
And he roughed up his teammate. He's the fuel mileage king. Checkered flag in the air. Chris Buescher, 2nd win of the year, comes at the Monster Mile.
Yeah, I mean, when you're running wide open as a driver, you know you're doing everything you can possibly do, and so you're almost not really mad. And there's a lot of things that play into it: the car, the horsepower. I mean, when you're wide open, you got to look at that stuff.
2 miles from victory for Kyle Busch. Got a few car links over Chase Elliott as they go into turns 1 and 2 for the final time here at Michigan.
Amazing story, Kyle Busch coming back to the Xfinity Series, and looks like he's going to win this race.
4 months ago.
Good to see Chris Buescher. He just dropped from 4th to 5th, but I mean, he definitely had to climb back from a couple of bad restarts there. So.
Hey, Kyle Busch, welcome back. 4 months away after those injuries in the season opener at Daytona, but he's right where he belongs, out front the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Yeah, man. Finish again. We won here. Thanks, Dan. Good job, Busch.
71st career victory at Michigan.
Welcome back.
He's going to see the white flag right here. 1 lap to go for Erik Jones. You should give a pop to the guy that won this race last July. Chase Elliott, our defending champion, has had some problems today. Got a free pass. He has worked his way back inside the top 15.
But that will be his first finish outside the top 10, except for the 2 restrictor plate races at Daytona and Talladega.
You know, when you talk about sweeps in the 54 team, it's usually all about Kyle Busch, but not this weekend. Erik Jones won Friday night in the truck at Iowa. 2nd career victory of the NASCAR Xfinity Series going to come today. Erik Jones, a winner at Chicagoland.
White flag in the air, Austin Dillon, your leader. His best finish at Daytona, a 4th, looking for his first win at this famed track.
Still all single file, top 4, all single file. Half back to the 9. Still half back
Can the 9 get a push right here from the 1 to propel him by the 33? The 1's trying all he can. 9's closing the gap just a little bit.
Andy Houston, the spotter, telling him all about the traffic behind him. Austin Dillon trying to stay in front. He's off that yellow line, staying in front of the 9 of Chase Elliott. Elliott with a final run, trying to get by as they come into the tri-oval. And around goes the 18 of Suarez behind him. Austin Dillon will hold on and win Daytona. Coming out onto the front stretch, this time by. White flag will go in the air. One more time around Kentucky. Erik Jones trying everything he can, giving it his all. Through 1 and 2, he closes the gap. Down the backstretch they go. Coming up on slower lap traffic. Erik Jones to the bottom. Can he get to the quarter panel?
High, 1 back bottom.
Through 3 and 4. Keselowski out front. Jones running second. He bobbles. Keselowski will win in Kentucky.
Guys, great effort today. Sorry I let you down on that last restart. Nice recovery. Good job, everybody. Thank you.
Hamlin behind that 24 of McClure.
Now he's going to have to enter on the bottom lane. We've seen that be a struggle for Denny today.
The last lap. Austin Dillon, does he have anything in him? Can he catch up to the 20? Denny Hamlin so smooth as he goes down the backstretch. A half a second lead. The last time by, Denny Hamlin has never won at New Hampshire. Austin Dillon tries hard through 3 and 4. Denny Hamlin onto the front stretch. Hamlin will win in New Hampshire. This time by, the white flag will go in the air one more time around. Ryan Blaney just in front of Kyle Busch. The gap closed to 3 car lengths. Down the short chute through 1 and 2. And now the long back straightaway. Kyle Busch closing the gap. Down the backstretch they go. He blocks.
Blaney misses
Here
mark.
comes Kyle Busch.
Blaney misses mark in 3 and 2. They open the door for Kyle Busch in a 54.
Clear right now, clear right now, clear right now. Don't jack your entry up. Get up there, hit it.
Kyle Busch with an amazing pass down the backstretch. He's won here before in 2013. With a half a lap to go, Kyle Busch passes Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Busch is going to win at Indianapolis.
Great job, great driving, bud.
Elliott Sadler's had a rough day, but he's trying to get himself deeper into the top 10. Final lap here in Iowa.
Blaney's not going to have to go through another restart, but can he hold off the 7 car?
He's got smoke coming out of that 22. Is that tire rub? He was denied a win at Indy. Can he get to the checkers in Iowa? Here he comes with smoke pouring out of the 22. He wins it at Iowa Speedway.
And out of turn 7, the white flag will go in the air one more time around the Glen. Hit your marks. Don't make any mistakes. Both are clean through turn 1. And now up through the S's. Joey Logano has never won at Watkins Glen. Not in the Xfinity Series or in the Cup Series. He chose this race. He wanted more time on the track. They don't get a lot of time on road courses. Only 2 are run for the Cup Series every year. Joey Logano wanted more seat time as he goes through 5. His teammate a half a second behind. The final 2 turns for Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. They've got plenty of fuel. He hits his marks through 6 and back through 7. Looking for his 25th career win. Coming out of turn 7. Joey Logano's going to win at Watkins Glen.
That's right. It's all you guys. Thank you. Big back out. Awesome job by all these guys and this 12 crew coming out of the shop, getting this done. Awesome job, guys.
It's all down to Alex Tagliani and Regan Smith with 1 to go. The white is out.
Yeah, that's the flag that he was looking for, because if something happens now, this race would be over if NASCAR threw the caution. So that's the one that Tagliani won. Now he's just got to complete these 13 corners.
Final time, the run up the hill. Look at the shenanigans going on in the background. Chris Buescher has to take that defensive inside line to keep the man who's only 24 points behind him in the championship away. Chase Elliott around the outside, out of the keyhole. Now it's a drag race between these 2 guys, Ford and Chevrolet, Buescher and Elliott.
Chase Elliott's been able to outbrake a lot of people down into this corner. Let's see if he can do it on that outside. Regan Smith right on the bumper of Tagliani, though.
If Buescher can hang tough here, this will be difficult for Chase Elliott. However, that being said, you can stay there and get the run up to turn 5, and that's what Elliott's done. Now Buescher will have the better and preferred line down into turn 6. Terrific driving from 2 super talented young drivers.
Oh, well, I did not think it was possible to go too wide through as many corners, but look at Regan Smith trying to get to the bumper here.
This is not over yet. Nobody's giving this race to Alex Tagliani. Most importantly, Regan Smith. He felt he was robbed of a good result last weekend. He knows he was robbed of a good result last weekend at Watkins Glen. And this, one last-ditch effort as he gives it toAlex Tagliani.
Oh, he knocks him out of the way.
He sent Alex Tagliani wide. Regan Smith right on the second last corner will win Mid-Ohio. A little bit of short track racing on a road course. And the 7 will drive to victory lane.
How about that move?
Great restart once again by Chris Buescher in the 60. Here comes the 54 back on the inside. The 60 bobbled on the backstretch. Kyle Busch takes the lead.
60's out of fuel. 60's out of fuel.
Fuel an issue for the 60. Kyle Busch on the final lap, looking to make it 8 wins in the Xfinity Series at Bristol. Kyle Busch is going to win at Bristol.
Yeah, checker.
And the 60 has enough fuel to finish. It's what we said. It just stumbled. Over off turn 2, it picked up some air instead of fuel. Just enough not to accelerate. Kyle Busch is the winner.
Up the hill they go. Paul Menard will see the white flag one more time around Road America.
So no green, white checkers, right? We've taken the white.
The next flag will end this race. Does Ryan Blaney have enough? Can he take one more shot at the lead?
And does he use the bumper to do it?
Well, his best chance is going to be down here going into turn 6. Turn 6 and 7 and 8, right in there are going to be his best opportunities to get a bumper to it.
And then the last opportunity, great opportunity when we saw him close up in this last lap was the Canada corner, where we've seen guys use the bumper and the side of the car to move people out of the way.
Closes the gap now as they get into turn 5. Hard left-hander, hard on the brakes. Ryan Blaney all over the back of the 33. Up the hill they go to turn 6.
He's there.
Clear by half.
Into 6. Ryan Blaney puts the bumper to the back of the 33. Paul Menard's able to hold him off. Through 7. Now the hard left-hander of 8 they have to come up on.
Ryan's got to make sure he does not overdrive the carousel. That's where he lost all the time the last time. It's going to be critical. If he gets through there good, he'll have a shot in the Canada corner.
A little bit of a bobble there by Ryan Blaney as he came out of turn number 8. The gap grows between he and Paul Menard.
Much better job through there. He kept his car 5 or 6 feet lower.
Yeah, he's still at a deficit, though. It's going to be hard to make up that much ground. He's going to have to stay under control and see if he can make it to 14, where he might be able to get to the bumper at that last corner.
Now the next time they'll come into a hard braking zone will be turn 12, Canada corner. They go through Kettle Bottoms for the last time. Into 12, Paul Menard with a 3-car length lead over the 22 of Ryan Blaney.
As long as the fuel holds up, it looks to me like he's going to have a great chance to win this thing.
That would be the other question, but after so many caution laps, he should have enough fuel. Through 13 they go and up to 14.
Don't underdrive it here, Paul.
The right-hander, Paul Menard, in front of the 22 of Ryan Blaney. In his home state, uphill he goes. Paul Menard is going to win at Road America. When you look at the championship standings, Denny Hamlin out in front, under 2 laps of racing to go. 3 previous times Denny Hamlin has started on the pole. All 3 of those times he has ended up winning. White flag in the air one more time around for Denny Hamlin.
White flag.
Suarez continues to back up, but all he has to do is make it another lap. He lost a spot to Kyle Busch. That was for second. Denny Hamlin has put on a clinic today at Darlington as he works his way through 3 and 4. And coming to the start-finish line, the checkered flag in the air, Denny Hamlin wins in Darlington.
Woo, you make it exciting. All right, man. Nice work.
There it is, 1 to go. 3/4 of a mile for the 19-year-old reigning series champion to break his winless streak. 39 races. It's going to come to an end here under the lights in Richmond. Fantastic performance. Didn't have it all his own way, but the reigning series champion keeps himself in contention. Chase Elliott wins in Richmond.
Look at this run, though. Look at the run Matt Kenseth has.
Kenseth, a huge run, but John West Townley's going to hold his line. Kenseth to the bottom of the track for the lead. They're side by side through 3 and 4. Kenseth in front, but now here comes Kyle Busch right back.
That was a huge, huge effort by Matt. You got to give him credit.
White flag. Less than a lap to go. What an incredible pass by the 20 of Matt Kenseth. But he wasn't able to hang on. Kyle Busch back out front as they go down the backstretch.
By 10-year lap buffer.
You know, Matt's still driving as hard as he can because there is a possibility the 54 could run out 100 feet from the start-finish line. He can get back by him.
All right, bring it here.
And across the stripe, Kyle Busch is going to win in Chicago.
Yes. Good job, guys. Way to do it.
That was a great race, Stan. Great finish.
Pitch it, Mark. Solid.
White flag waves for Blaney. Will he make up for botching that one restart? He is 1 lap away from getting the win. His 41st career start in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And Ryan Blaney in the discount tire 22 makes his way up the final and 4th corner for his 4th career win.
What a battle it's been. What a race. What a story.
No gain. No gain.
That lead has dropped below 1 second with less than a mile to run. Denny Hamlin is trying to get to the 7, but he's going to run out of time and distance. You know, Regan Smith told Dillon at Watkins Glen, you finish my championship today. I'll make sure you don't win it either. That story's irrelevant now. Regan Smith is back in this championship fight like you wouldn't believe and wins the Hisense 200 at Dover. is back in the game.
Under 2 laps to go, though, for the 33 of Austin Dillon. Down the back stretch. Has run a very impressive race.
That's the key, Rick. That's why we race. The 54 perhaps had the fastest car at a point. You have to manage it. You have to manage it for all 200 laps.
White flag, one more here.
One more time around for Austin Dillon as the white flag has come out.
2.7 second lead, 2.7.
Andy Houston, his spotter, lets him know the gap between he and Erik Jones as he goes into 3 and 4 for the final time, looking for his 6th career win in the Xfinity Series, a champion of this series, and get the brooms out because a season sweep for Austin Dillon. He'll win at Charlotte.
You may have noticed center of screen on the restart. Problems with the 33 of Austin Dillon. He ran out of fuel.
Chase Elliott flying through the field. Just went to the outside of Buescher.
Dillon continues to fight with Logano for that 3rd spot, but it's Kyle Busch who looks good. He's got the margin over Matt Kenseth. Kenseth not close enough. Dillon fighting for as many championship points as he can. Busch has dropped back. Chase Elliott's got ahead of the championship leader, or has he? And what a dramatic day at Kansas Speedway that sees Kyle Busch go to victory lane.
Keselowski not only fighting for the win here, but also points for the Owners' Championship.
One more lap, man. White flag. One more.
White flag in the air. Brad Keselowski looking for his 34th win in the Xfinity Series. A former champion of this series, also a champion in the Cup Series. Brad Keselowski, after coming in and starting this race on the front row, Austin Dillon was on the pole. He started 2nd. And Brad Keselowski completing the pass to take over the lead from Austin Dillon as he comes through the quad oval. Keselowski will win in Texas. Harvick holding on for 2nd.
They want us to be efficient getting to victory lane because we're running so late.
Ty Dillon running 5th. Regan Smith 6th. Chase Elliott 7th. Every position is a point.
It's time to work positioning him toward the back of the field. Chris Buescher has caught Brendan Gaughan trying to pass him to become the first car a lap down. The question is, are you pushing too hard? Are you burning too much fuel?
The next flag that comes out will end the race. We've seen the white flag come out. The 54 of Kyle Busch making his way into turn number 3. As he goes through the center of 3 and 4, Kyle Busch is going to add to his win list. 8 wins at Phoenix.
Good job, team. Way to go. Good job, Gale. Thanks, guys. Good job, bud. Way to be dominant there.
White flag in the air. One more time around. Kyle Larson in front of Austin Dillon. Erik Jones, Brian Scott, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon, Chase Elliott, Regan Smith, Darrell Wallace Jr., and Chris Buescher all on the lead lap. Down the backstretch for the final time. Kyle Larson right up against the wall. Larson looking for his 3rd career win.
Bring it on home. We waited all year, baby.
Larson will win in Miami. And Chris Buescher, final time through 3 and 4. His dreams are going to come true. Chris Buescher will win the title for the Xfinity Series.
You did it. Oh, nice job, guys. Nice job. That is awesome. Thank you guys this whole year. Thank you so much. Chris Buescher, why not? Let's go with Wayne. You are the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. Congratulations. Go past the start-finish line. Go down here to the... Have a
Xfinity Series director, Wayne Ott, congratulating Chris Buescher. There'll be 2 drivers that will celebrate at the end of this race. Kyle Larson, race winner, and of course Chris Buescher, the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion.